Congratulations on the purchase of your V-Series vinyl cutter from am.co.za. Right, now the first thing you need to do is to make sure all the pieces are there in the box. Just take them out as we go along. You should have the following: a collection of blades, a collection of screws, nuts and washers, a USB cable, a COM port cable and a power cable. Then there's the pieces for the stand legs, the stand crossbar, the take-up roll rod and obviously the main vinyl cutter. Okay, good. Now let's start by assembling the stand. Start by fixing the unit's support arms to the upright stand legs. Make sure to use washers for each screw. Hand tighten to start with, then use a 10mm spanner to fasten tightly in place. Use the same method to tighten the stand crossbar to the legs. Place the take-up roll rod in place on the stand. And finally, secure the vinyl cutter onto the stand. Line up the holes and simply screw into place, by hand at first, to allow play for the rest of the corners. And tighten with a 12mm spanner and it's done. So let's connect the cables. Connect the power cable and then choose whether to connect the COM port cable or the USB cable. And there you go. All that's left is to download the software. In the past, the software came packaged on a CD or a dongle, but that is no longer the case. Now you get a software certificate that includes a software ID number and serial number, so you can download the drivers from cncu.co.za. Just a quick reminder, you can use the vinyl cutter as a plotter by making use of the plotter pen provided. Simply replace the blade with the plotter pen and off you go. But please remember that you can only use one color pen at a time, and you should always use the back of the vinyl paper to plot on, because the pen will not draw on the front side. Some people use this feature as a test before they start with their actual vinyl cutting, which is a useful practice. One final note, you also have the option of loading PFT files generated by the cutting software directly onto an SD card and inserting it directly into the vinyl cutter. And there you go. Enjoy your new V-Series vinyl cutter. You can watch other videos on vinyl cutting specific to blades, cutting pressure and much more on our dedicated video channels. Also remember that as a customer you can make use of our technical support assistance and that you are entitled to a free training session. Why? Simply because we want you to do well.
At am.co.za, we have always taken pride in our products and customer service. Our Google rating represents our commitment to providing our clients with the best support possible. We have officially achieved a rating of 4.9 stars and an astounding 699 reviews for our Jet Park branch in Johannesburg at the end of 2020. Let's move our attention to our branch in Montague Gardens of Cape Town, where we have achieved a rating of 4.8 stars and an amazing 299 reviews. We would like to thank you, our loyal customers. Thank you, South Africa. am.co.za. Achievement matters.